Welcome, welcome. What up, what up? How are we doing out there? Beautiful people. Show music going here. Hi, hello, hello, hello. All right, getting everything set up, ready to go. If you're looking for a reading, please let me know. There we go. Oh, okay. Hello and welcome. If you're looking for a reading, please let me know. Oh, my internet is just ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. Jeez, it's hot in here. Hi, hey priestess. Hey priestess. Hi priestess. Hi Lynn, hello and welcome. I left the chat yesterday and forgot. I wondered, I'm like, has this girl forgot again? I was like, what is going on with High Priestess? Yeah, I am early today. I follow that you tube buddy tells me when the best time is for me to when most of my viewers on. So here I am. The High Priestess, honey, you can, of course, you can still get your reading, my dear, even if you forgot. Let's see. Okay, got a 5 card. All right, we can do that. Yeah, it told me 9 a.m. this morning, but I've been to the gym. I had to do some things because I'm watching my grandkids later, and I wanted to get my gym exercise in because if I don't get it in, sometimes it doesn't happen if I don't get it in the morning. Okay. All right, so for Miss High Priestess. It's so hot, guys. What is the deal? How would we know? I don't know what temperature it is in my house, but it is hot. Okay, so you say love reading. You mean like what's coming up in love for you? Or what you can expect in love, or what you need to know about love? Just whatever comes out about love. Yeah, okay, what you can expect. Okay. All right. We're High Priestess. Alright, what can High Priestess expect coming up in love? What can High Priestess expect coming up in love? What can High Priestess expect coming up in love? What can High Priestess expect? Okay, we have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so it's like there is a man here that I think you have romantic feelings for, or they have romantic feelings for you, because he shows up King of Cups. Um, and this is all about his actions towards you. And it looks like you're like, here you are, Three of Wands, like you're just like watching, seeing what's coming towards you. Is this guy coming towards me? Is this guy coming towards me? His actions, is he going to take action towards me? Kind of like searching. The Three of Wands is about searching, or just like someone who's just like standing there open arms. It's looking to see if somebody's coming towards them. And we have the Knight of Wands here. So I think it's someone who's been around before. Maybe they're very inconsistent. They come in and out. It's kind of like a player energy. But I don't, whoever this is, I think has been around before. Like they're a player. They're not really somebody who settles down here. Very inconsistent, very in and out energy. But we have the Four of Wands beside it. So that's showing me that, like, maybe this person isn't coming back around. Because the Four of Swords is like, things are dead, right? So I think you're kind of seeing if somebody's coming back around. I left someone read because they were really inconsistent. Okay. Okay, so that's what this Four of Swords is then. Like, you know what? This is dead. If they came back around, I don't know if they're coming back around though, because the Four of Swords, even if they did, they're not getting anywhere. Because it's like, this is dead. Because this person, yeah, just like you said, they're inconsistent. They don't, their actions are not, their actions don't follow, you know, what somebody that has interest or is looking for something, a commitment or relationship. Yeah. I'm not so sure he's coming back around though, because I do have the Four of Swords. You're kind of like a sitting duck. Yeah, I'm like, are you interested or not? I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to tell when they're like that. And what's that saying I see a lot? You know, if they wanted to, they would. You know, I mean, it's very simple. If they wanted to be with you, they would. If they wanted to talk to you, they would. You know, it's like, it's very simple, but I don't blame you if they're not being consistent here. Right. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I mean, it's very, because it's so simple. You know, there is no thrills or frills to it. It just is what it is. People show you by their actions, right? So I think High Priestess, even if this person would come back around to you, you would shut him down. I'm going to donate again. Okay, hon. I think there is possibility of this person coming back around. God, it's hard to tell because, like, regardless, they're not getting anywhere. I think he was expecting me to chase him. Yeah, you know, I've been seeing that a lot lately with these guys expecting the woman to chase them. I've been seeing that a lot lately. I don't know what the hell is going on. Because that's not, I mean, men are, their nature, they like the hunt. So if you got somebody who's wanting you to do the hunting, makes you kind of wonder about him, right? Okay, messages on this. All right, Monsieur. Hi, Rising. Hello. All right, so Miss High Priestess. Okay, we got High Priestess first, and then we have Miss Rising. It's going good. It's going good. It's a beautiful day. I'm like, I just met you. He would text me. I would respond, and he wouldn't text back. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I don't have time for games like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of ate up. So I did this to him. Last time he texted me, and he hasn't heard from me since. I don't blame you, girl. We want to clarify this. Do you have another question, High Priestess, or you want me to clarify this, like the Knight of Wands are the three? You just want, okay, all right, we can do that. It's cold where you're at? Oh, it's supposed to get 69, 70 today. Sun shining. I'm going to love it. All right, girl, let's see. Let's clarify this Four Swords. This Knight of Wands, Four Swords. What's the deal here? Is this guy coming back around or what? So you, last time he texted you, you didn't respond. Good for you. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I think, okay, honey, I think he is going to contact you. He's coming back around. Because I got the Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like, now he's coming in to... It is crazy how these guys work. Good Lord. Now that you've left him on read, yeah, he's coming in. He's going to show some kind of, give you some kind of romantic offer, some kind of, show you some kind of care here. You're the Queen of Cups, right? You're the, look, we got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So you guys are like the romantic couple here. So, yeah, he is... He's going to respond to you. And it's interesting because I think he's going to be like very like romantic, like, or it's like showing like he cares with this Knight of Cups. I don't trust the Knight of Cups though, because he's not, I mean, he's not all in, but yeah, I think you're going to hear from him again. So you leave him on read, and now he acts like he cares. I should say acts like. I mean, his words are going to sound like he cares. I guess that does sound like act like. Like, so there is some kind of temporary pause here. But yeah, keep me posted. But yeah, it's pretty clear there's some kind of communication here coming in. Jeez, these people. Thank you, dear, for your donation. I'm going to mark you off. I had down that you still needed a reading, but I'm going to get that marked off. You're welcome. All right, my dear Rising. Go ahead and post your question. You are up. Papari, I can look into that with the donation. Timeframe readings are $5. Jay's ex-girlfriend left his place after staying there for like 5 days. Why did the ex-girlfriend leave? Oh my goodness. I've seen this. I remember in the tarot, so she's gonna leave. Look, the Lovers and Six of Swords just popped up. All right, let's see. Why did she leave? Oh. Okay, well, Rising, this would require a $5 snoop fee, hun. Do you want me to just do 2 cards? Or not 2 cards, 3 cards? Or do you want to send another $5? Okay. Let me pull it up here. Okay. All right, girl, let's take a look. Alright, so Jay's ex-girlfriend left his place. Interesting. Why did she leave? Why did this woman leave? Why did this ex-girlfriend leave Jay's place? Why did this woman leave Jay's place? Good morning, Christina. Good morning. We have the Hierophant, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Tower, Six of Pentacles. Okay. They've been arguing here with the Five of Wands. They're either, and I think they've been arguing for some time. You look at the Queen of Swords here in the center. I feel like it could be related to you, Rising, because I think she's pissed as well, and they've been arguing for some time, and they could be arguing about commitment, but I think there was the Tower here, some kind of shocking news that she received that pissed her off. And then we got the Six of Pentacles, so like she's not, Rising. I think this may be representing you. But there's definitely some kind of news that shocked her. And we have a Six of Pentacles, so I feel like it's something about give and take, right? Like she's given more than she's getting from him. Could even be what she's giving him. Something happened here that shocked, I would say probably the both of them. I wonder if this is not your post. It has to do with an exchange of energy. Like not being equal or not being fair, not being... I don't necessarily have my black magic cards here, but I think it may have something to do with that. It has to do with energy and things just not balanced here. Help. The help. You gave him help, right? Okay. Yeah, I would say it's definitely over. Let me get rid of this troll real quick. Help. Okay, my phone's going off like crazy here. So I think it's that news that you put out there. They've been arguing, I think, for probably quite some time about it. And yeah, it has to do with the information that you put out there that shocked him, and you're like helping him. And back, my phone is acting weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it has to do with the information you put out there and the help that you were trying to give him. And so they've been arguing about that. Like things have just come crashing down here. She's pissed. She's mad. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's what you put out there. Like the information came out. Let's clarify the tower. Okay. All right. We shall do. That sunshine. I love the sunshine, but can be a smidge annoying coming through that window. Okay. The tower, please. The tower. The tower, please. The tower. Where's this tower? Spirit? Where's this tower? Please, where's the tower? Where's the tower? Where's the tower here? Like the sun, the emperor, king of swords. Oh, this is his decision. This music down. I can't concentrate. Okay. The heck? Okay, so he's trying to take some kind of control over his happiness. He's trying to get control here. Information was brought to light. I think because with the King of Swords, I think he actually made this decision. I don't know that she left. I think he told her to leave. We have the couple again, the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You and him. Yeah, I think he's like, I'm going to take control over this situation. And told her to leave. And there's something, yeah, and there's something maybe even about him being the baby's father. I don't know. Something came up about that. Or like something about being a father or having a baby. Wait a minute. Did you say something about you think he's trying to get her pregnant? I'm going to put that blanket up over there because I think that might be a lot of this why you told her to go. Yeah. She wants to get pregnant by him. Yeah. I think that's a big part of it too. Yeah, I think he was kind of an ass about it, but I mean, rightfully so. Like, yeah, it was his decision. They've been arguing, fighting. because with the Sun and the Emperor, like he's trying to take control. He's trying to get control here of his life, his happiness. That's this Tower here moment is what drove him to make the decision to get her out of there. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gathering from this is that he told her to leave. Yep. Because of your help. Wow. Wow, rising. Wow. And I was thinking how I was getting in the Lenormand about like all his sexual, he's constantly distracted by thoughts of sex, and all that stuff. Remember in the Lenormand? So here I was thinking it was just because he's just a regular old guy, but because everything lately seemed to have been so revolved around sex, right, with the readings. But if she put some spell on him, that could have been causing him to, get it wherever he can, kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, good for him. Yeah. Maybe he's not normally that way. It's just when somebody's putting voodoo, hoodoo, or whatever the hell she's doing, it could have made him be that way when he may not actually be that way. You know what I mean? Just a thought. I mean, it's just a thought. Maybe he's not as bad as, what we were thinking. It was due to this magic. Yeah, I hope she stays away too. I'd say things are at a different level. I would say things are at a different level now that he knows what's going on. Things seem different, don't you think? Maybe it's different this time. It seems different this time. I mean, I guess time will tell, but something seems different. Okay, who is this keeps got these trolls in Facebook? I swear it's like enough to make you crazy. Yeah, it does seem different. Yeah. Thank you for your donation, dear. I did see that come through. Okay, let's see here. All right. She did this to herself. I found out she was talking about me. I was like, you want to go there? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. See the Lenormand? Okay. All right. What would you like to ask the Lenormand? What's happening between J and the X? Okay, let me see. See from different angles. Okay. All right, what is happening now between J and the X? What is happening between J and the X at this time? What is happening between J and the X at this time, please? What is happening between J and the X? Whoa. At this time. What's happening between J? What's happening between J and the X at this time? What is happening between J and the X at this time? What is happening between J and the X at this time? What's happening between J and the X at this time? Okay, we have the birds, the sun, the child, the writer, the lady, the letter, and the clouds. Okay, so they're having some kind of conversation about secrets about a child, or somebody's saying they're not sure they want to have a child, or it's like very stressed conversation. The woman, she is kind of like a little bit pushy, intrusive. She pushes for something. She's pushing for something. And they're talking about this. So it's about it's concerning a child. To not know whether it's a good time to have a child. Yeah, I think she's kind of pushing it, and he's saying it's not a good time, or approaching birth, like an unexpected pregnancy. So they're talking about, I don't know that she is pregnant, I think they're just talking about pregnancy and approaching birth. Like, somebody's very desperate here. Like acts of desperation. I think you're right about this, her trying to get pregnant. I don't know if you've seen that in your own cards or somebody's read that for you or what, but I'm showing it too. And that's kind of the issue. There's a lot of superficial chit chat. What? She's talking to him about having another baby. She's not even together with him. Yeah, something's. So there's a lot of chit chat, but to express one's worries, like I think she's expressing her worries. What? It's hectic stress conversation, and they're not really talking in depth. We're about, hey Steven, my buddy Steven. Let me look into the sun and the clouds, but she's kind of pushing this on him. And I think he's like, I'm not sure I want to have a child, or like, yeah. Somebody's attacking someone's joy. Hi, Steven. Okay, honey, you'll be right after this reading. Thank you. Apparent clarity has deceit hidden in it. So a dark cloud covers the sun. Yeah, I think she's trying to they're talking, he's figured it out, I guess probably from your post of what she's trying to do. And he's like, I don't think he's down for it. But they are talking about, yeah, there's hidden activities going on. There's a pretender. Somebody's putting up a smoke screen here. And I think it's her. So the first step towards awareness, towards seeing something as it is. Okay, so he is seeing things as it is. He's starting to, like, his head's clearing, and he's seeing things for what they are about what she's her deceiving him. Rising. What is this? All right. It's like the beginning of to take the first step towards awareness of something. So, yeah, he's becoming aware of this, what she's doing here, trying to get pregnant. All right, dear. That's what I have for you. So you donate for a pendulum. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, there's definitely, things feel different. Something feels different about this. For sure. All right, Stephen, you said you wanted 2 tarots and a Lenormand. All righty. Let me have this rising. Okay, so Stephen, you can go ahead and post your first question. I actually got Stephen ahead of you, rising. My dear, I will pin your question though. Well, maybe. Well, Stephen might. Stephen, are you here? If he's not here, I'll go ahead and do your pending. I'll go get me some more coffee. Just a moment. Okay. Okay, I'll be here. Oh, I deleted. Okay, I started the weather job. It's been a long week with the rock feeding. I'm exhausted. Oh, you started the weather job? Yay! So you must have passed your test. What can I expect from the weather job moving forward? Okay. I'm happy for you. What can Stephen expect from the letter job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the letter job moving forward, please? What can Stephen expect from the letter job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the letter job moving forward? What can Stephen expect from the letter job moving forward? The Chariot, the Hermit, King of Swords. Okay. Well, I do see you moving forward. Is this? No, it feels like you kind of work independently, or you make all your decisions independently, or I don't know if this King of Swords, I'm assuming that's representing you, the Gemini here, but it also represents for me. Hello, Ren over in Twitch. Welcome. Yes, kind of. Okay. I see you're very driven and motivated here, Stephen. But it's like you're alone a lot, which a lot of people like to work individually. You know, I mean, it's like, yeah, you're making all your decisions on your own. You're working independently. I mean, I hope somebody, trained you. But so I don't know if there is a male here. I think this is you, though. I think it's you. It's just saying you're making all your decisions. You're working independently and making decisions on your own. Ren, you can be added to the donation list with a donation. You can be added to the list. My information is pinned there. If you'd like to donate. Yes, kind of. Yeah, it seems more like independent work or something. So it doesn't look bad. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, I know I do, but I mean, it's not about me. I would lie in interviews all the time. Oh, I'm a team player. I love teamwork, blah, blah, blah. I do not really like teamwork. I'd rather work alone. But anyways, you do? Okay, good. But I know what they want to hear in interviews. They want to hear, I'm part of the team. I'll work for the team, and all that. So that's what they want to hear in interviews, anyways. Okay, looks good, Stephen. All right, what's your next question? So Damon has been popping up in my dreams again this week, one time with a girl again. Oh my. How does he feel about me now? Okay. right, how is David feeling about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen? 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 Thanks. David feeling about Stephen? The Moon, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. I think he doesn't know. It's like he doesn't know what you're doing. Like what you are doing is a mystery to him. It's hidden from him. He doesn't. I think he wonders though what you're doing, mostly who you're flirting with or starting new romantic endeavors with, stuff like that with the Page of Wands here. I think he doubts, like he thinks about contacting you, but there's so much doubt in his mind with this Eight of Swords. He's very much overthinks it and just doubts that he would really be able to have conversation with you or flirt with you or try to get back in your good graces or whatever, because he doesn't know what's going on with you. So I think he does think about you here and thinks about like making some kind of advance towards you, flirtation or something. But he's just doubts it. He has lots of doubts that he would be able to. I mean, I think you're keeping a good, you're doing good at, as far as he doesn't know what you're doing. Like it's all hidden to him what you're doing. So that's why he has doubts, because he doesn't know what you're doing, who you're doing it with. You know, I doubt he even knows where you live. So, but he does think about, the Page of Wands for me is my sexual advance card or flirting card. So he does think about flirting with you or approaching you in some way, but because things are so hidden to him, he has doubts about that, how you would react. Yeah. All that lovely stuff. What are his intentions towards me? Okay. All right, let's. What are David's intentions towards Stephen, please? What are David's intentions towards Stephen? 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 Intentions towards Stephen. What are David's intentions towards Stephen? What are David's intentions towards Stephen? The key. What are David's intentions towards Stephen? Okay, I have the birds, the man, the clouds, the house, the tree, the dog, and the fish. Okay, so he's like nervous. Let me see. I get nervousness, worries. A hoarder? What? There is, with the clouds in the center, it's like his intentions, he's kind of confused. He doesn't really, and nervous. He doesn't really have intentions unless it's something to do with money. Let's see. Financial or material situation is not clear. Okay. The hell? Okay. No plan. I don't really think he has a plan or has any intentions. I mean, there is something about him, like he's not real sure if he should stay in his home, if he should start a family, and that is showing up here. And his growing family. He's not sure, should we stay here? Should I stay here? And there's something to do with money. But he's not familiar with you, like he doesn't recognize you. it's like you're a mystery. I think he would want to maybe talk to you about his growing family. Wow, this is kind of confusing. Let's see. Because with the clouds in the center, it's all foggy, like unclear. He values, with you though, I am getting something about him valuing how you are comfortable. He feels comfortable with you, but he doesn't know, but he doesn't, he's unfamiliar with what you're doing though. What the heck? Homemaker, housework? What? You show up here as the homemaker or that you do housework. So I don't really know what that is referring to. Yeah, there's some kind of nervousness when it comes to approaching you. Yeah, yeah. And there's this, he feels like you would be able to take a practical approach to what he's got going on here, his growing family, and should he stay in this house or not, and um because you are like a homemaker, or you would help him, you could give him some kind of advice that could ground him in stressful times. I think he's having stressful times here. That's why he's all nervous, and because he's got all this growing family going on. And so, and there's money, he's having doubts about money, and that it does look like he would like some kind of advice from you, because you could ground him, because you're so practical, or you just have that familiarity and comfort, like a family kind of thing. However, even though he feels that way about you right now, he feels that you're not around. He doesn't know where you're at, what you're doing, nothing. Yeah, he finds stability. You help ground him. So I think if he was to reach out to you, it's because he wants your grounding abilities for him. Like, you can make things feel safe, or feel comfortable, or feel okay, or something like that. All right, that's what I have for you, Stephen. Didn't look too bad, but he's kind of a mess. Okay, so now, hi Manny, hello. Rising, you still here, my dear? Thank you, Stephen, for your donations. So, Rising, I had pinned your question. Before you got rid of it, I pinned it. I mean, unless you want to change it, I'm assuming it's the same question. Ah. Hey, hey. Dying for 2 more Lenormands. Okay, let me get you down, Stephen. You'll be after Rising's Pendulum here. Nice, she says. All right, let's see, girl. I think I'm just gonna use the moonstone for you, just because I'm dropping that dang petrified wood one. I don't know what the deal is, but okay. Okay. Was Rising brought up in Rising and Jay's fight? Was Rising brought up in Rising? Oh my gosh. Was Rising brought up in Jay and his ex-girlfriend's fight? Was Rising brought up? Was her name mentioned in their fight? Was Rising's name mentioned in their fight? Was Rising's name mentioned in Jay and his ex-girlfriend's fight? Yes. Yes. Yes, dear, it looks like it was. I got a guess on that, hon. Okay. Okay, Stephen, back to you, my dear. Yeah. I know, right? The drama. As the world turns. You're welcome. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to use Fairy Lenormand. Spirit, how does David feel about Stephen now, please? How does David feel about Stephen now? 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 How does David feel about Stephen? So we have the sun, the coffin, the house, the fox, the clouds, the dog, and the book. It's like he's becoming aware of who you truly are, aware of somebody, aware of who somebody is. There is something about this is kind of contradictory, but there's something about concealing who we really are. Hold on, let me check before I say much more. That you defend your family, you defend people that are in group members. You do defend people. And you're taking care of yourself first. He sees you like a family member, but it's like he's aware that you defend people that are part of your family or part of your, well, like would be like him, like you defend him. Family friend, or let's see. Let me see. Now, he's like he's lost a family member, not necessarily through death. Death, like basically you gave up the home. Yeah, he feels about you that it's like losing a family member. He's adapting to the loss. He's looking after himself. I think he also feels that you're adapting to the loss, and that ending this situation was in something about being in one's own best interest. One's own best interest. To conceal who we truly are. Now that is confusing me, but I am getting it. To conceal who we truly are. Someone has something to hide. Someone is holding up a smoke screen, deceiving us, or self-deception. Oh, it could be that he deceived himself. He feels lost without guidance because his sense of self is weak. He feels lost. The truth about the friend, that you were loyal, you're a very intimate friend, and you helped him. But he's not really sure at this point if you are his friend or not. Misunderstanding with a friend. I guess it's like the friendship became boring is what I'm getting. So things became boring to him, I guess. So he's not sure if you're still his friend. At this point, he's figuring things out about himself. He's really figured out who you are. And yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure if this person is my friend or not. The end of something happy or joyful. Um, a period of grief is over. It's time to let joy into one's life again. So I think he's realizing some things about you here, but he's just not sure if you're his friend. And I'm not, when I get the fox and the clouds, that's somebody's who's concealing who they truly are. So maybe that's because he's not sure if you're his friend now. Like he can't see you. He doesn't, like I was getting in the tarot, he doesn't know what you're doing. But he does feel that you defend anybody that you feel is part of your family. All right. 11-11, guys. All right, Steven? I don't know if that makes sense or what. All right, and what's your next question, dear? I'll take that down. What has he realized about me now? Okay, good question. Because that last reading was kind of hinting to that kind of stuff. I'll go back to the old faithful deck here. Actually, give me just a second. Okay. I'm back. Okay, what has David realized about Stephen now? 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 What has David realized? What has David realized about Stephen now? Oops. What has David realized about Stephen now? All right, we got the garden, the key, the house, the ring, the birds, the sun, and the whips. Well, I am getting some kind of like abusive relationship, or there was lots of arguments. The cause of the problem was the in the wing, the whips and the ring. It talks about an abusive relationship. What do I see here? And then the ring. And okay, you guys had an unstable connection. You had shared worries. You had shared something stressful in common. The cause of chaos and stress. The arguments was the cause of his chaos and stress. nervousness before coming out. Okay, the cause of the problem, or why you guys had arguments and stuff, is because of his nervousness about coming out. Yeah. Worries about something becoming known. Yeah. Something is extremely visible to everyone. And you kept announcing things which are already obvious to everybody. You kept announcing, I guess, that he's gay. There's something you kept announcing. But it was already obvious to everybody. And so a lot of the problems here were because he was nervous about coming out. Okay. In the home. You kept telling him something that was obvious. This was a conflict only on the surface. He was criticizing you, or you were criticizing him for his shallowness, but it was justified. I realized that too the other day. He got closer to his true self. Yeah. I like this. That he feels that you criticized him because he was shallow. His shallowness. Which I don't know exactly. I know what shallow means, but I want to. But he was justified. Yeah, that he didn't. He lacked character. He lacked. He wasn't serious. He wasn't deep. He wasn't serious about things, and he criticized him for that. But he feels like it's justified. Actually, is what he's realized. It's all about him coming out, and that was, and so he knows and that you were telling him, or maybe even telling other people, and he was nervous about that. He didn't want to come out. Yeah, to reveal something to the public, coming out. So yeah, the relief we feel when the cat is out of the bag. So you were trying to, like, a solution for everyone. Yeah, it's all about him coming out here. And that was the arguments. That was what was causing the arguments. You would tell him, like, hey, you feel relief when you let the cat out of the bag. I don't know if you told him things like that. Like, look, if you would just let it out, just be who you are, you would feel so much relief. I don't know if you told him stuff like that, but that's what I'm getting. And I think he realizes he would have relief. Hi, Anita. Hello, dear. So he's seen that was the cause of the problem. And you kept announcing it. Like, you kept telling him. And that's why you guys would argue or whatever. All right. That's what I have for you, my dear. Interesting. Wow. Did you want another Lenormand, Stephen? I did receive your donation. Thank you. Never one Lenormand. I did wonder why things were so many unnecessary arguments and why he would accuse me of turning him gay. Like no straight guy would even be in that situation. Oh no. I agree with you. No. I mean, I'm no expert here, but I don't really think people can be turned gay. I mean, either gay or not. I mean, I'm not gay, so maybe I shouldn't make judgment calls, but that's just how I would see it. I would think that no one can turn you that way. I mean, just like, I mean, you are what you are, but yeah. That's the way I see it, anyways. I think this guy just doesn't want to accept who he is. Okay. Well, how can I succeed at the weather job and make it last in the long term? Oh, good question, Stephen. Good question. All right, so for Stephen, how can Stephen succeed at this weather job? Ah! You agree with me? Okay, all right. Good deal. All right, how can Stephen succeed at this weather job and make it last in the long term? How can Stephen succeed at this weather job and make it last in the long term? How can Stephen succeed at the weather job and make it last in the long term? Did I flip a card over? How can Stephen succeed at this weather job and make it last in the long term? How can Stephen succeed at the weather job and make it last in the long term? Can Stephen succeed? How can Stephen succeed at the weather job and make it last in the long term? All right, we have the dog, the bear, the letter, the moon, the lilies, the whips, and the choices. So to take the lead is what I'm getting. Take the lead here. And even I don't know what your emotions have to do with this job, but I'm getting that pretty strongly. Let's see. Take the lead in emotional communication. All right, give me a second here. Okay. You need to deal with your deepest needs and fears in a wise way. Um, Try to counter your deeper needs and fears with self-discipline and renunciation instead of allowing them to be sated or ease. Your virtue is very important right now. You definitely need to have good sleep hygiene. Get lots of good sleep. Um, have compassion, but something about self-discipline. Like if you get when you have when your needs and fears come in, you have these your deep needs and fears. Don't do the thing that you think is going to make you feel better immediately. Use self-discipline in your emotional communication. Makes sense. They are a smaller team or have more responsibilities and opportunity for creativity. Yeah. So watch your kind of like try not to get too emotional. Um, okay. Just have a wise way of handling conflicts. Um, be honest. Have a willingness to listen with people. When there is an argument, because there probably will be some kind of conflicts, for you to I mean, I'm getting non-violence. I can't even imagine you really being violent, but I'm getting something about non-violence. Like, be willing to listen to other people. And you have something about you have very high expectations or something. Um, but they're yours. They're unrealistic high expectations. So, okay. When you have arguments with people, I'm getting things about your emotions and stuff. Like, you just walk away, Stephen. Walk away. Um, be sure and discuss alternatives. I'm getting. Um, it's all about the ways you could react to threats or different opinions, right? There's going to be different opinions. There's going to be different. If people have their own opinions and they have their own ways of seeing things, so there's going to be conflicts of interest. There's going to be clash of wills. There's going to be those things that come up, and I'm getting some about just walk away. Um, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Like, have a lot of self restraint or self. What was the word What was that word? Self. Basically, it's like walk away when you have those issues. Like, listen to what they say, but don't get yourself into arguments, or because there's something about when it comes to your emotions, because there are going to be times when people are not going to agree with you. Boss versus employee. Okay. So ask for permission or advice from your boss. Okay. So it is talking about you taking the lead, right? And you are independent. But it's still not leaving out the fact that you need to keep your boss, like, ask for advice from your boss or ask for permission. Yeah, boss versus employee. Someone leads, someone follows. So, I just don't get into arguments with the boss, basically. um, keep your wits about you. Like, because I don't know if you can get kind of emotional here sometimes when if you're really passionate about something. But there's also about you being confident. You have personal strengths that could be drawn upon. So draw upon your personal strengths. You know what your strengths are. Manifold personal strengths. I don't know what that means. Oh, you have lots. You have many and several different types of personal strengths. So, like, really use your personal strengths. This makes so much sense. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I have for you. Yeah, I think there's a lot about if you have some kind of fear, when you get dominated by some kind of fear, that's when the choices that you make really come into play here. Self-restraint. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear. I'm so glad it makes sense because I'm not sure what I'm talking about, but it has mostly to do with your boss, Stephen. Like, ask for permission, but still use your strengths to your advantage. Actually, one more. Okay. My grandkids are coming shortly. They're not here yet. I'll let you know when they get here, but because I'll have to get off of here because they're loud and they're kids, right? Okay. Go ahead. What's your question, Stephen? Advice on moving forward with my job with DNA. Okay. That's the rock venue? Okay. Okay. Spirit, advice for Stephen, please, on moving forward with his job at DNA. Advice for Stephen on moving forward with his job at DNA. Advice for Stephen, DNA Lounge. Okay. Advice on moving forward with Stephen's job at the DNA Lounge. You can look it up. Okay, I will. Advice on moving forward with Stephen's job at the DNA Lounge. Advice for Stephen on moving forward with his job at DNA. Oops. Advice for Stephen, please, on moving forward with his job at DNA. Okay, we have the anchor, the bouquet, the dog. Speak was so hardworking there, but I love the people I work with, even if there's a lot of drama. Yeah, I'm already getting something about, well, not necessarily drama, but the book, the snake, conversations. Okay. Okay. So there is something about to tackle social gatherings here, like communicate with a certain aim. Yeah, there's some kind of obstacles in communication with the employees, the people working there, and the social gatherings, or some kind of tackling those social gatherings. You almost quit again this week. Because of the drama. Because it was a Six Flags roller coaster. Yeah, is it the social gatherings that's the problem, or I don't know. Well, I guess you guys are gathered socially, but it's like you're okay. What I'm getting that you're trying to find out what's true. You're doing everything you can to find out what's true. Find out what's true is what I'm getting. Oh, there's my grandkid. I had to help them out. Was so drained. To say out, okay, communicate. Okay, don't let go of a certain topic until everything is said. Hang on just a second, Stephen. I hear you guys. Guys, give me just a minute, okay? Can you sit quietly? Yeah. Those kids can't sit quietly. Yes, in a way, there's something I found out that disturbed me. Yeah, there's something here about finding out what's true. Documents concerning your career. Do not let go of a certain topic until everything is said. So there's something that if you want to find out, don't let it go until a certain topic, until everything is said. But don't believe everything either that people are saying here. Yeah, do everything you can to find out what's true. Like, don't believe everything that's said because there could be some manipulation of facts here, Stephen, where things are not necessarily the truth. I do feel like there's some manipulation of facts going on where things are not quite correct. Hi, buddy. Hey, guys. Hang on just a minute. I'm doing a reading, okay? I'll be right there with you.
What are all of them about, Ian? Just look up the ones you
want to say hi? You want to say hi to Stephen?
Who's that?
Say hi. Say hi. You want to say hi, Pussy boy? Here, buddy. This is Cruz. My little buddy Cruzy. All right, guys. Let me finish up this reading, and I'll be in there for you. Okay? Go wait. Watching. Steven says hi.
How do you know?
Because I see right there. See? It says hi.
Hi.
Oh, one more. One more wants to say hi. And then this is Remy Lynn. See, he's saying hi. Look, I see his hands waving. All right. Wait patiently. I'll be right there.
We're going to have McDonald's in there.
You have McDonald's? Yeah, start eating. Get your stuff out. Start eating, okay? Just now, I just finished up this one reading. They all said hi. Go. The kids are on the internet. Okay. So, yeah, Stephen, it's like I wouldn't believe everything that you're hearing at McDonald's. Hey, Kristen, what's up, girl? How are you? You just missed my grandkids. They were on here saying hi. So, let me look at this. There might be someone there's someone or a group of people that maybe there's going to be a long time before they're going to be able to accept or like each other. Like certain people may not like each other is what I'm getting. So be kind of leery of people manipulating the facts and not really, you know how people do, they take a real situation, what really truly happened, and then they kind of put a spin on it. So be aware of that. That that you that might be going on where you're at. Just be aware and to not really believe everything that you're hearing, because there's certain people that just don't like other people. So they're saying things that may not be true. It's been busy, crazy, but great week. No, precious honey, I do not do free readings. So Stephen, does that make sense to you? I think you probably have some people that are kind of like putting their own spin on stuff. So when somebody starts saying stuff, I wouldn't believe it until you heard everything. Make sure you get all the information. All right, dear? That's what I have for you. So, Kristen, girl, I'm getting ready to get off of here. My grandkids just showed up, honey. And I'm going to babysit them for a couple hours. Yeah, I gotta get off here. I'll probably be back tonight. Yes, I will check out that place, DNA Lounge. Yeah, we will have fun. All right, like I said, I'm not sure. Kind of depends on how my afternoon goes. I may come back tonight. But all right. So everybody have a good Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.